Man, what's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Game Like Will, man, back with another video, man. Look, man, just woke up not too long ago. That's a shame because it's 2 o'clock, but it's not a shame because I'm getting that good sleep in, man. That's a good sign. It's symbolic. Remember, the body gonna always do what it want to do. You gotta listen to the body versus forcing yourself to do things. You feel me? So today I woke up this morning. I said to myself, I'm gonna get a little bit more rest. But in this video, I want to talk about flirtation, and I'm gonna make a product called Flirt Ability. I already told y'all my name should be Willard Flirt. You know what I'm saying? But listen, um, flirting is everything to me. I feel like that's the main course of the interaction between male and female. I feel like that's always, from kids teasing each other in preschool all the way up. You know what I'm saying? I think there's, stimulation, right? And of course, you got the other deeper stimulations of like being like more like sexual and sensual and seductive and stuff like that. But ain't no woman really trying to really like, okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, yeah, like if you come talk to a woman sensual and seductive, she going, but it's at the same time where she got that little last minute resistance or that little no bitch inside of her, be like, stop bitch, you feel me? You don't know this guy like that, you feel me? But I ain't saying it can't go there like that, but it's really that marinating, it's really that flirting, right? It's really that flirting that really get them like really bent out of shape to where they be like, damn, like this guy really got me going, like, and that's when that momentum hit, they really can't stop it. Feel me? Hold on. Yeah, so that momentum hit different. They can't stop that shit. And it's a sunny day, middle of the winter. Why is it sunny? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Um, that momentum hit different, and you want to hit them with that momentum. So you want to be a build-up type of person. Bob the Builder. You want to build the woman up by flirting, teasing, making it man to woman. Um, yeah, a little bit of flirting, a little bit of teasing, and just stimulating her, regularly until you can actually lift the interaction off to that next dimension where she wants to she wants to grab on you, she wants to touch on you, she wants to, what I'm saying, interlace with you, intertwine with you, you know what I'm saying? And you can always get a woman fixated on you that way just by being a flirty individual. So we're going to talk about flirtation. I just had this wild epiphany. I said, man, when I start getting paid and start getting money, I'm literally just gonna go to like the Whole Foods and I'm gonna probably like just get my own crib, fill my own crib up with mad food, just have it just fruits, vegetables, all type of vegan recipes and shit. And I'm just gonna walk around and just tell women I'm gonna cook for you. Not ask them, but tell them. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna see like how easy it is to get women that way, because it's like guys out here be acting like it's hard to get women, but it's really easy. It be the circumstances for me. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is, on the floor. I ain't gonna hold you. But hold on, man. It's still a little small, little subtle breeze. So this hoodie, I got on like the perfect outfit for real. Like, you feel me? Like perfect outfit for real. And but yeah, I'm fasting. I'm probably going to stay in the crib, bro. I'm really, really just getting my health prioritized, like putting that shit so high that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the game is health, you feel me? So, but let's explain flirtation real quick, because I always kind of was a little confused about what it really, like the definition of it. Like you could see someone do it, but it's a little different to like really, really, really know the ins and outs of flirting. See, my video got to be fucked up by a bird every day. We got all these trees around here. So I said, I need to move, my nigga. And then the bird gonna have the audacity to go right above me out of all the trees in the neighborhood and could call. Why you wanna could call when I put the camera on, bro? So essentially, what flirtation is playful behavior. It conveys interest or attention, or attraction, uh, often done in a light-hearted way to test or build rapport. I always talk about rapport. We want to test and build rapport. My skin look mad clear because I've been fasting and shit. But you always want to test and build rapport like off the rip, like you feel me, like and like I said, if you're not just opening her or introducing yourself or your name, then you definitely want to start with some type of stimulation. I don't know if it's a story you're gonna tell. I don't know if you're gonna come with a funny opener or some type of cocky banter type shit. I don't know what you're gonna come with, but it gotta be something to get that shit lifted off the ground. Because remember, what ain't being stimulated is dead, pretty much. So you want to come in with open energy, like you feel me, like what do you call it? Assuming rapport, like like I might not know you, but I'm coming in like as if we know each other for 5 years already, type shit. And 9 times out of 10, that's gonna be enough to actually make that woman buy into that frame. You feel what I'm saying? Number one is playfulness. So flirtation is usually uh, inherently playful. I don't know if y'all can hear people and stuff. It's typically uh, inherently playful. It involves joking, teasing, or slightly provocative without taking things too seriously, right? I'm never taking things too seriously. I'm saying my mantra to myself so everything sounds a little funnier, seems a little funnier. And I'm in a good spirit, like I said. So it's like she's not getting or catching any seriousness from me. She's seeing me in a playful mood. I'm keeping it light. Like I said, everything is funny to me. Like everything's a joke. Like, but yet at the same time, I'm still serious about you though, right? So that's making it super, super cocky and keeping that light, that balance that, needs to be embedded in reality, in life, really. So um it's about implying that interest without saying I like you, right? How can you imply I like you, right? Always ask yourself that. How can I let her know I like her without telling her I like her? You know what I'm saying? That's a way to look at it. It's compliments with a twist. Instead of saying you're beautiful, you could say you have this dangerous look. I bet you could get away with anything. What do he mean by that, right? You're making her think, right? So it's how can I tell her she's beautiful without just saying that shit? It's like finding creative ways to say things that it hit the same, but it's not so easy to read, or it's not so clear, right? And then you got teasing and push pull, right? You got tease and push pull. Uh, if you got shit, hold on. You got double meanings, meaning innuendos, right? Innuendos, right? Saying one thing, but it could mean this or that. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you know what how to give a man a good sweat. You feel me? Or I like women that's competitive, or really, I like women that give me a challenge. Blah blah blah. You gotta say it, but remember, like it's double meaning. Like so, if we playing rock paper scissors shoot, you know what I'm saying? You know, I could say something about her giving me a challenge, but make it more a little sexual somehow. But obviously, we're playing the game, so it's like, which one is he? So I'm getting in her head that way. That's a form of flirting. Eye contact, confidence, ambiguity. Like I just said, ambiguity, keeping it ambiguous. You don't really know where I'm coming from, what I mean, what I said, why I said it, who I said it, how I said it, and creating a we frame, right? Like I said, hey, I want to cook for you. We need to go try something. Dot out. You know what I'm saying? We turn into a Frenchman in the middle of the conversation because soon as you start off, you're not going to say nothing about we, but you're going to convey. Like I said, we knew each other for 5 years almost. You're conveying that energy, so she's gonna subconsciously pick that up. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna be smart enough or witty or savvy enough, right, to know that I don't know her. You know, even though I'm talking like I know her, I just met her in Whole Foods 3 minutes ago, and what I'm going to do is be mindful enough, right? Because I've been there before, right? As a gamed up individual, I've been there before. So I'm gonna be mindful enough to say, you know what? Let me give her the courtesy of doing things now that are obviously like, yeah, I know you still a stranger. So look, what you're saying is things like, you know, look, we need to you say you like ice cream, I like ice cream too. We need to try some ice cream together, you know, da 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 da. You're making it we, because if you make it we, if you make it we, at some point in the conversation, it keeps the integrity, right, of the game, keeps the integrity of everything, and it pushes things forward. And a man is always going to do that. He's always going to keep the integrity, and he's always going to push it forward. So you're winning 5 minutes in, 3 minutes in, you say, hey, we got to go grab this, or we got to do that, or, you know, we look good together, right? Or we. Those things, you know, I remember Mr. Lucario once said that, you know, make it about the two of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And guys they always forget. But that's really the game right there, you know. We should do this. We should do that. We need to get out of here. We need to go do that. You know, even if she don't do it, she's gonna know like, okay, if when it come to Will, he pushing things every time, and it's a form of flirtation, right? Uh, Flirtation. I always talk about the queen on the board. This is all this video is about, the queen. Now you got banter, teasing, and all the other good stuff, nagging, and all those other. That's the knight, the chess piece, the knight, because that chess piece is dynamic, and it's I forgot why it's the night, but they're all the night. And I forgot if it's a compliance test or it's the other one. The compliance test, I think, is the rook. I think DHV is or storytelling is I forget, bro. But just know, like when you're playing chess, bro, you're playing chess, and like I said, you're gonna open her. Either you're gonna open her, or you're just gonna come in either doing one of these, you know what I'm saying? And whatever chess piece you move with or lead with, it doesn't matter, bro. It's like she's gonna follow, bro. And one thing, I want to end this video because I looked at the mystery method, and I looked at how do you know if a girl is in attraction, comfort, or seduction? And especially if it's a girl that you see, but you don't really like, y'all barely talk to each other and shit like that, you gotta assume that y'all are always typically gonna be in attraction somewhere, right? Meaning the buttons you're gonna press or the moves you're gonna make, either or, are gonna be the ones that you can access in attraction. You can't touch nothing that you don't supposed to touch because you don't want to tell a story to a female. I mean, you can, but what I'm trying to say is like, now you can't tell a story in attraction, but like what I'm trying to say is like you don't want to do the other stuff. Like you don't want to move like you're in comfort or in seduction because you're not there yet. Like you don't want to try to move her from a location to a location, or you don't want to try to do nothing uh, too much that you're not supposed to be doing. So if it's a girl that you see but you don't really got too much, you kind of want to stack forward. Like you want to stack certain things. Like you want to like I said in this video, you open her when you see her. That's moving the pawn. Stack the pawn forward. Then you okay, whatever she do, you say. So opening would be hello. She says hi. She puts her pawn forward. Then you okay, let me move this knight because I'm about to abuse this knight because I know the knight is my favorite thing to do. Remember, I love to what banter. I love to flirt, but banter and then all that is like cousins. So I'm moving tonight. I might nag you if I feel like it. Like even through text right now, I'm texting certain women on Instagram, and I'm just really moving the queen over and over and over again. Every time I text them, I'm like, how can I make it flirty and put sexual tension in it every time? Because I notice they may not text me back for a whole day, like not a whole day, but like I might text them at night or close to the night. So they might not text me back till like some point in today. And so that gap in between symbolizes like I'm kind of interested in this guy. Like they might not just wake up, but they might. You feel me? It just get tricky sometimes. Y'all know how it is when you texting these women. So what I'm saying is I'm always like, okay, what can I say now that's like still getting her over to the crib, but it's like, how can I get her over while while adding flirtation and sexual um tension, keeping it there. Like you want to keep that in there because the second you send a regular message, the second you just send a regular message, like yeah, I live on this street, just pull up at this time. It's like, you're not maintaining what they call the frame or whatever. You're not maintaining that. You feel me? You want to, in my opinion, that's why I say the queen is the most dynamic piece on the chessboard because you really want to keep that intact. Basically, um, you lose the queen, you basically. I'm not gonna say you lost the game, but if you're playing the right player, you definitely lost the game. Like if you playing Andrew Tate or his father, Emery Tate, you lost the game for sure. If you're playing that other guy, I forgot his name. I mean, it's just people. You gotta understand, women are players too, bro. You can't lose the queen, so you gotta keep the sexual uh, flirtation high and the sexual tension high. Tension is literally what makes people have sex. So you gotta just think and keep that in mind, bro. And that's kind of how I think. And not only do I think like that, but I feel that way. I'm like I just understand chemistry and tension. Like I used to not. I'm gonna give y'all one little story before I go. When I was younger, I remember you feel me. I had this shorty or whatever, and my cousin came to the block, and he was talking to my friends, and my cousin was like, he said something to my friends. He was like, "Yo, I know, Will is crushing her shit. You feel me?" And because I was doing the whole boo loving thing, walking with her, all this shit, like, I know Will crushing her shit, right? And my bros, they told on me like, "Nah, bro, ain't even hit that yet, bro, blah blah." And you know what I'm saying? Even though it was humiliating, it was true. Like I didn't care. You feel me? I know I was on my way to that, but it didn't go there yet, right? But I was not knowing what I was doing back then. So like we'll get super close to doing something and then it'll be like, like the last minute resistance shit, basically. That's basically what kept happening. So like what's crazy is like my cousin is a player, like you feel me? He's smooth, so he'll say stuff like he'll give little like gems here and there, like and the gym would be strong enough to actually get you to where you're trying to go. And it'd be crazy because it's like, damn, how you say one thing and it literally does all of that. But that's how much game he had. So I remember he was like, man, you gotta how she gonna he said, how she gonna fuck you and she not scared of you, because he think like a pimp and shit. So this was like the 2012s or some shit. He think like a pimp. So I ain't get it, but I got it. Cause I understood as guys, when we're outside, we gotta slap box and we gotta fight and it's a certain respect. It's a certain thing like that with us. So I know like women definitely have to fit into that narrative. Basically, what my mind kind of did with that. Not saying that you're gonna put your hand, but think about caveman days. Like there was no cops around. Like in order for there to be order, there had to actually be order. So it was like that's kind of what I got from him when he said that. Like, oh shit, that makes sense. I grew up watching Hustle and Flow. You know, I grew up watching just certain shit on TV. I could tell a masculine man is a scary creature. So, like, you feel me? Like, I know that I'm not stupid. So that's what give guys that edge, though. That guys be wanting that edge and shit like that. It's cause like you're really bad. Like you're not faking this shit. Like, but what I'm saying is like it don't have to be physical. But with some women, it do because they have to know. Like, not saying that you got to put your hands on a woman, but she has like some guys. They're not mentally discouraging at all. They don't scare nobody because they're not really smart. So those are the guys who are more bully like. But then you got the guys that are more pimp like or more just gamed up, smart, and like I said, they know what makes a woman tick. And ironically, the thing that, and that's why I think nags actually do matter because the things that make a woman horny kind of like are like right like underneath the things that might scare or put the fear of God inside of her. So it's just like that's why girls they will want to have sex with Chucky or they will want to have sex with Michael Myers, Jason, or like some diesel killer because it's like this nigga's gonna ravage my shit. You feel me? So it's like that's the kind of the aura that's happening in their mind. And that's what I'm saying is like I understood that, early in life. So but I was never like no crazy ass nigga, but I was crazy enough. So but what I'm saying is like that could be incorporated in the game still by just having an attitude or having a Heidi nose in the air type mindset about yourself. Like I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? When you have that mindset, it breaks the spell because the women think that these guys are losers. They keep seeing loser, 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 loser. But like, when am I gonna run into that guy that could put me in my place, but it's the guy who got his nose in the air who really don't give a fuck about you. Like you feel me? So that's kind of it scares them. It puts the tension. It puts the tension in the fucking thing. So now it's like, damn, I don't know if he coming or going. I don't know if he really like me or if he cheating on me. I don't know if this is that way or that way. And they push them in that mood swing like thing where they're like, damn, I can't leave somebody who I don't got, you feel me? And I can't really, you feel me? It just fucks them up. And so just think about that, man, from like a biological, um, historical, evolutionarily thing. Like the game's still the same. It's just the shit different now, but it's the same. So it's just like you can definitely put fear in a female by being smoother, by being smarter, by being more charming, by just bossing up. You think Andrew Tate and them like, even though y'all might feel like y'all on his level or some shit, you think he don't put fear in what's that girl name? That light skinned chick. Even Charleston White, like he's smart, like he's funny, he's like we may see them and just think nothing of him, like man, it's Charleston White, get his goofy ass out of here. But like in a real life situation, he really know how to work a room. He really know how to talk. He really know how to control the room. That's scary to other people around because he could make me look stupid at any moment. He's funny. He could tell me my shoes look busted and get away with it. He could do all this crazy shit because he know how to. He's smarter than what he's projecting, which is dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So playing the fool. You know what I'm saying? If you know about the 48 laws of power, Machiavellian, these different characteristic types strike fear in the opposite sex because they know all that popping their gums and shit. He don't gotta actually slap me and go to jail for him to abuse me. He could literally just say some shit and make me look stupid. You know what I'm saying? He could say some shit and make me look stupid and it's gonna break me in half mentally. So that's like again a form of flirting though, because that same shit that scares them, it draws them in. So it's like it's just crazy. And I mean, I can't explain this video no deeper than that, man. So just understand. And yeah, my cousin was a motherfucker, man. He was good at all the shit I talk about, frame control. He had a mouthpiece. He knew how to be witty. He was a witty motherfucker to this day. I don't talk to him too much, but I just know him. He hasn't changed. He was a rapper too, so everything was when you are into like music or poetry, it gives you a lot of time to work on your shit. He was just funny, like you feel me, funny. Like I said, he could embarrass you quickly in front of everybody and get away with it because he wasn't much of a fighter, but you would want to fight. He'll evoke you to want to fight, but you'll just drop it because you'll be like, I can't fight him because he's just. And then everybody's agreeing with him and laughing with him, so it's like, damn. It's just he knew how to work the thing, so it's just like that's how you gotta be, man. You can't be out here being tender about everything, bro. You gotta be able to be funny, charismatic. You gotta be smooth. And I don't I don't want to push this video too much to where y'all like, damn, I don't feel like I could be that, but just understand all the stuff I said in the beginning of the video. Write it down. Practice it. Uh and understand that uh life is a game and it's to be played. And if you better play it, you better game like Will. You feel me? I don't know if that was corny or not, but I just try to make it make sense. But yeah, carry yourself with a little bit of pride, a little bit of ego, a little bit, and protect it because people gonna try to poke holes in it. You feel me? Especially narcissistic people, people who are just haters. You feel me? Don't forget about them. There's a lot of crabs in the bucket. Just dodge lames every day, and it'll help you stay and maintain your homeostasis. And you need that because when you go into the field, women are literally going to try to break you if they can. They're going to try to compete. They're going to try to knock you down. They're going to try to say things. They're going to try to reject you just because they're in front of their friend. But if you know how to maintain a great sense of confidence, a great sense of like just self-esteem in the face of the devil, you feel me? You're going to be able to really, really, really what you call it? You're gonna be able to dictate the terms of the relationship. That you're gonna be able to like tell her what to do. Hey, let's go out. Hey, let's do this. She's gonna listen because she's gonna have a sense of like, okay, if I don't listen to him, he's going to leave me. Like, you feel me? Like, and it ain't manipulation either. It's just you could call it control, but control is what all you know people have over themselves. First of all, and then second of all, they have it over other people. You know what I'm saying? If God givingly, right? So it's like it just depends. It's a free world, and we could communicate effectively because we don't like to waste our time. So yeah, man, and that's the thing about flirting. Now, last tip I want to throw in there: don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. That's a form of her poking a hole in your thing because instead of you spending 3 minutes, you set a standard. Every female I talk to, I'm gonna flirt for 3 minutes. By the end of the day, I don't flirt with 50, right? That's guy A. Guy B says, I'm gonna flirt with three women for 3 minutes. I'm gonna flirt with women for 3 minutes. He go do the same thing at the mall, but then one woman is playing games, but she's still making herself available, but she's playing games. That guy gets entrenched in trying to get that girl. So now he only end up getting 3 to 4 to around there women at the end of that day because he got entrenched in a trap. Because really he didn't know, like, she was undecided about him, but in reality the day had a lot more gold that away. You feel me? Not right here. Guys too often will trade the lifestyle for a piece of pussy, and I noticed it because we have a type. So sometimes, ironically, the type that seems the most like a challenge, it's something about her that you like. So it just kind of entrenches you, but you just have to keep it P, man. Understand that, sacrifice, man. I tell you, on the chessboard, it's about sacrifice. I can't spend 3 minutes with you, baby. You're not important. You look good, but you're not important. And if you say that to her, she will want to prove you otherwise, that she's important. But guys they're not real. They don't feel themselves. Like right now, me saying that, I'm being integral, I'm being true. I'm being sticking to my standard of what I came outside to do. And that breaks the spell. And it forces her mind to be open to new things. Instead of saying, I have a boyfriend. I don't know. Da 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 da. Da, 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 and getting talking about some dumb shit. Trying to vet me on the spot and shit. Bitch, this ain't no interview. On the spot and shit. On the spot interview. See what I'm saying? But they will make it that way if you let them take it that way. No, 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 don't take me that way. Impersonal, not personal. I don't know you yet, so how is it personal? Don't let her being sensitive and sentimental or bring her past traumas into today. It's not happening. I'm moving on, baby. See you later. Yeah, nice talking to you. If you want to contact me, hit me up on Instagram like I told you to do. But man, I don't know about you because you look like trouble. Blah 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 blah. Get the fuck away from her. You gotta identify the maybe woman. That's what I call her, the maybe woman. It ain't no maybe. It ain't no fucking maybe. Maybe means maybe means be a man. She's basically saying be a man and tell me what to do. And if I don't listen, daddy, then walk away from me, daddy, because then I'm coming right back and you're not even going or because some women is like, okay, or but like I said, you about to get 20 more women. That's the lesson in that. You about to run into way more women. So it's like a guy will literally sit there and putrefy on that one woman. And then think he doing something, but he ain't really doing nothing. You see what I'm saying? So look, like, comment, subscribe, man. It's your boy Game Like Will, man. This video is over 30 minutes, man. This is my take on Flirtation 101. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. And look, man, more videos gonna be coming about flirtation. Because flirtation is fucking everything to me, man. See y'all, man. See y'all in the next video.